And said, my sister was in a fender bender, not her fault, in Florida the other day. She told me Florida is a no-fault state. Does that mean she's on the hook for the cost of fixing her car? Also, is Mississippi a no-fault state?
Okay. Well, I'll let you address Florida law, and I'll address Mississippi law.
Thank you. So, we can say this. So, Florida law is 180 degrees different than Mississippi law. The one oddity about Florida is there's no required liability insurance in the state of Florida.
Really?
So, they do have PIP, which is personal injury protection, up to $10,000. It's there, but the challenge will be is
PIP is your medical bill.
Correct, is your medical bill. So the problem is if the person who hit her doesn't have liability coverage, there is no coverage to go after for the at-fault party, and you'd have to file it on your uninsured motorist coverage.
Yeah. Now, so basically, as far as liability is concerned, no fault.
Yep.
And versus we're comparative.
Correct.
In Mississippi, that means that someone can be 51% at fault, and you could be 49% at fault. And you still can make a recovery against the person who's 51% at fault. It will be adjudicated and broken down by the jury at 51-49, but you still have a right to recovery.
Yep. Yeah, so the music's playing. So no fault is primarily used to describe claims that are adjudicated without any determination of fault. That's what no fault means. So the parties are required to prove any party's blameworthiness to resolve the claim. Well, we'll be right back after this break on the Richard Schwartz and Associates Injury Lawyers Legal Power Hour. Going back to the question, and we're sorry your sister was in the wreck. So here is the definition a little bit more. So in Florida, you have this PIP coverage, which is mandatory, which covers that person and their passengers. So the PIP coverage is not going to apply to your sister, so you're going to have to hope that that person has liability coverage with regard to the wreck, because if they don't, then she's going to have to look to her own uninsured motorist coverage. And then, is Mississippi a no-fault state? No. There are 18 across the country. Mississippi is not one of them. So